Hi guys, welcome to day 12 of the 15-day challenge. What I wanted to speak about here is click-through rate. We will cover click-through rate and also actually getting click-throughs, why it's important. It all sort of encompasses under click-through rate, and what I mean by that, if you're sort of thinking, what do you mean click-through rate? Well, with your Amazon site, the key thing, you'll want to write this down. The key thing to remember is that you do not want people to read your site. Okay, I know it sounds weird, but just write it down or remember it. You do not want people to read your site. All you really want them to do is go through to Amazon. And the reason we write these lengthy articles or keyword articles or, put time in it is to get ranked on Google. So we can actually get eyeballs on the site. So we've got some good information on there which we need to do to rank, and so it's all interlinking. If it were a case of being able to rank on Google by having a big ugly banner, okay, so just imagine it actually ranking in Google and all it said was get the best gaming chair, in this case, click here, that's what I would do. Okay, I know that wouldn't rank. I'm just saying the worst thing or a common problem I see, one of the biggest mistakes, is actually falling in love with your site, making it look really, really nice, spending hours on the theme, hours on the content, hours on the interlinking, and then realizing that you're getting traffic. In some cases, you spent so long doing it that you might not be getting the traffic, so you have to we cover this as well, like social media stuff and so on. It has to encompass all of it for best effect. Many niches you don't have to. I'll actually show you in this one as well. A ranking in this one. But you could spend so long falling in love with setting up your site, putting the work in, because it's hard work, that you miss the key things. So don't miss this. This is a really important day to follow through. I'm going to give you a formula to make sure or up your chances of getting a really, really good click-through rate. And it will be going by the layout of your links, what I suggest, the formula to actually use them, and I will also be giving you some tips on how to do that. This also relates to your actual click-through rate on the search engine. So if we pop on over to here, you can see here that this is ranking. It's creeping up the second page with really, really hardly any content at all. I mean, they're good articles, they're good, good content, but not very much at all, and it's already, doing quite well. Ranking, it's creeping up. I mean, obviously, long way to go yet, but you can see how quick there it is, creeping up. And here's the thing. So the first thing I want to talk about is your actual click-through rate from Google. This does, you can't really put hand on heart and say absolutely, because no one works for Google. But if you're following this stuff, and in my experience, the actual click-through rate that you get from Google has a bearing on your site's position. Okay, so what I mean by that is if you're getting even on page 2, let's say we're on page 1 though, because it does you don't have to really worry about it until you hit page 1. But once you hit page 1 and you're being seen, click-through rate really, really can help over time to rank your site. So you've got the YouTube video here, but you've got this, best gaming chair reviews. Well, he's there, okay, and I don't know who it is, but you can see it there, okay. If we scroll down, you've also got xrockergamingchairs.com here. And I think, again, just looking at this best gaming chair reviews, you see how the actual meta description here, and if you're not, don't worry about these technical terms, meta description, I'll show you how that works like now, so you can actually see. But if you've got the meta description here and it's not been edited, it's not been done, you can see that it's not the best way of SEOing it. And also what it could be affecting is the click-through rate. So one of the things that you want to do when you put in your titles in, if you can, for your meta description, I'll again show you how to do this and how it's different, you want to try and influence the click-through rate on your site. And one of the best ways of doing that is to make sure, let me go through to an article so I can show you, is to make sure, just go through to this, that you ask a question. Okay, so if this appears in the search engines, the title, looking for the best gaming chair in 2016, 3 reasons to check out the X-Rocker 51396 Pro. So I've got all my keywords in there, okay? Like X-Rocker 51396 Pro and best gaming chair 2016. But I've asked a question. It's really, I don't mean make all of your content questions, because it probably won't work as well, and it will just seem weird if your whole site is just questions. But you definitely want to sprinkle in some when you're writing your keyword posts. For the rankings that you get on Google, you want to add some questions in, and what that will do is actually, with your site, it will allow you to actually have a site where if you get ranked, your title in Google will actually be a question. So looking for the best gaming chair in 2016, it would actually appear like that, and you're far more likely to get the clicks. Now you have to understand, and we'll talk about the main click-through rate on the page, but you have to understand that this title isn't necessarily the title that Google will use. You need to make sure on your theme that you've got the document title, what you want to have. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, and this is the meta description. So like what I was saying before, this bit on any site, take your gaming to the next level with the export, is this meta description. Okay, and then you've got your related keywords. If you're using SEO Presser, you can get to it there. Okay, I haven't actually filled it in, but you can get to it there and fill out your title tag, meta description, and so on. Okay, actually I'll show you what it will look like. So we'll fill this out since we're here, so you can actually see. So if I'm going to do this using SEO Presser, I'm going to put that in there, and I'll put a meta description saying something like, again, we want them to click on it, so let's put this page will tell you 3 reasons to check out the, and I'll just copy and paste this here, X-Rocker 516, which we consider to be one of the top gaming chairs of 2016. Let's change top to best. Okay, so I've got that there. I've got my title tag. Now look at this. I can actually see how it's going to look in the search engines. Looking for the best gaming chair in 2016, and you can see there that, I know we're talking about click-through rate on the site, but this is also very important. Your site, in my experience, will be affected by how much of a click-through rate you actually get on the search engines, and you can influence that by making sure that you name your titles cleverly on the meta stuff. Okay, it's got a long SEO'd URL. Okay, it's probably a bit long, that URL, but it doesn't matter. You can go too much into it. You spend all day on just trying to get it right. Don't worry if you haven't got this. Again, with all of this stuff, the main thing's doing it and actually getting it done. If you made mistakes on this, it doesn't matter, because you could spend all year doing it and not be any further forward. So just do this to the best of your ability. You see it there, and we'll update that, and it updates for me. And then if we put that back, I could show you the score. Let's click on it. Okay, so it's all done like that, and I want to talk about, so that's like in the actual search engines, but in terms of click-through rate, remember when I said getting them through to Amazon? Couple of pointers. Obviously we've been through the SEO, but I want to talk about how to get good clicks through to Amazon. So the first thing you'll want to know, keep it really simple. When you're starting your content, you want to have right near the top, imagine splitting your site up into 3. The page that you're on, review or keywords, doesn't matter. You want to have a top, middle and bottom. or of the actual content. And in the top, you want to have 1 or 2 links going through to Amazon. In the middle, you want to have 1 or 2 links going through to Amazon with a banner. And in the bottom, you want to have 1 or 2 links going through to Amazon with a banner. If you've done it following the 15-day challenge, you will have enough content to actually add those more links in. If you don't have a lot of content, this article is 1,510 words. If you're just going to try and write 300 word articles, it's probably not the best thing to do, and you won't be able to add in enough links really to actually get the click. Google will see it too spammy. The reason I can get away with quite a few links in this content is because there's quite a lot of it, but just keeping it really simple. The other thing that you want to do, so once you've got top, middle and bottom marked off of where to put your links, when you put the links there, especially at the top and the bottom, you want to explicitly ask for the link. Sorry, not ask them for the link. You want to explicitly ask for the click, okay? Because remember, you want them to go through to Amazon. So look at this. I've actually put here, if you are in a hurry, you can opt to read a full review, okay? And that will get them through to the review. I could put, and I normally do in fact, if you're in a hurry, click here to check out this product on Amazon. The reason I put that right near the top is because people will land on your site and they might not want to read your whole site, and you want them to go through to Amazon. So make sure that you put something like that. Click here. I've put here, click here and go straight through to the Amazon page. Okay? I could possibly also put a banner there, but I'm not going to, just for the purposes of this. In the middle, you want to put links. There we go, top selling on Amazon. So I've made it sort of a natural, in terms of putting your click here, explicitly saying that, you want to mix it in with some good anchor text, mix in your good keywords, like X Rocker Pro and so on. You want to do that. You also want to have the pictures going through to Amazon. Just go up here. So you want to have the pictures going through to Amazon. Maybe not all of them, but definitely the top and the middle one, because it's amazing how many clicks this top picture gets that goes through to Amazon. You also want to have a banner. Now, I've actually put a banner at the bottom. You see this here, but I recommend that you also put a banner in the middle. Okay, you simply get this. You get your affiliate, obviously your affiliate link, and you go and you've got the site stripe, and you just go to the product page and just make sure that you select picture and text, and just put one in the middle and one in the bottom, and make the call to action in the bottom really strong. This one's not actually that strong, so you want to make it check out the page below to see the gaming chair on Amazon.com and the deals that they have available. You will also be able to see the customer feedback, the rating, and the features of this excellent gaming chair. Just something like that, okay? And check it out now, Billa. Because you could look at that and you could think, wow, that's too much. That's but honestly, all you want is the click. Because if they don't click on your Amazon links, you don't make any money. So if you're going to do the work and you're going to write the site and you're going to do it all, make sure that you do that. In terms of just a little bit to sort of end this session, in terms of actually, just update that. I don't know if it updated. In terms of actually worrying about spam or anything like that, you really don't have to worry, as long as your content's good, as long as the links actually make sense. Okay, what you don't want to do, so I've told you what you do want to do. Let me tell you what you don't want to do. You don't want to just put links everywhere saying click here to check out this product now, buy this product now. You don't want to do that. You want to lead, okay? And what I mean by that is within the conversation of the content, in the context of the content, you want to make it a natural transition from your page to Amazon. So you can see here when they land on the site and they read a few. On this page, we're going to be taking another look at the X-Rocker, okay? Which is officially the best-selling chair on Amazon.com. Now you see that that link doesn't say click here, but if they just click on it to see the best-selling chair on Amazon, it takes them through to Amazon. And if I never see them again, and they're on Amazon and they buy the product, I've still done my job. So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure, and then just put a few links in there as well that are explicitly saying like this. Click here and go straight through to the Amazon page. Or you got here, click here to check. This is really strong because it's got the banner as well. Make sure that you add a few in like that. It is all testing as well. So the other thing that you want to do, click-through rate, and the only way to actually tell, so don't do your head in with this. The only way to absolutely tell is to get something out there, up and out there, and then once you've got something up and out there, you want to see how many clicks you're getting. You know, you could add in tracking IDs and make sure that you're getting clicks. You also need like stats counter or Google Analytics so you can see. Okay guys, so get that done. That is a really good way, all to do with click-through rate, a nice simple way of making sure that you get the clicks. And I will speak to you soon.